Hello guys, welcome to the course learner. So today we are going to discuss about what is optimized code, and for that we are going to use time.pref counter, a Python module, to actually know the execution time. So right over here we are going to see a code on Python in which we are going to find the prime number, right? So INP is the input that I'm taking, and right over here in the for loop I'm just checking the range from 1 to the particular number, because for loop actually takes the number -1. That's what the principle of for loop. And here I'm taking the start time as time.pref counter, where in the end I'm going to do start minus end. So what we'll do in the prime number in a traditional method, we are going to check the numbers from one end itself are divided by the particular number or not. And if they are divided, we are going to make the counter equal to counter plus 1, just increment the counter. And if the counter equal to 2, that means the number and 1, then we are going to say it's a prime number, else we are going to say it's not a prime number. Okay, so that's what we are going to do in our traditional method. So this is what you have learned in your high school, right? Or maybe in your colleges when you're actually programming. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to do pref counter minus start. So that is what I did, start minus end. Sorry, pref counter is a method, right? Okay, not even problem. So it's just minus start. Now I'm going to execute it. I think, okay, so my system is running slow because I'm recording. So I'm going to restart the kernel. Okay, just give me a second. I just restarted the kernel and I again executed the program. So here I got an input bar. So I'm going to take an input 11 and you can see the output as 0.08. Some number has come. So this is in seconds, right? And our next step is actually to go with the optimized code. So what is optimized coding, right? So these are the steps that are common. So I'm going to copy and paste to save our time. So optimized code is based on the logic that the numbers that are there. So for example, 10 is there. So 10 is only divided by the numbers which are half to it. That is only 5 can divide it, up to 5. 6, 7, 8 can't divide that. So this logic on based on that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to eliminate 1 and itself, and I'm going to divide it by 2. So what will happen, 10 divided by 2 will be 5. So until 5 only the numbers will be divided. And if in between, if it is divided with any number, then I'm saying it's not a prime number, right? And what I will do, I will just check the flag equal to false, and I will break the loop. If it is a large number, I have to break the loop, right? Or else it will continue in the loop for a long time. And I will just go with a flag, print it's a prime number. And finally, I'm going to print the execution time, that is timer.pref counter minus start. Okay, so here I'm going to print it again. Now you can see the time difference. What's happening actually, you can actually see the time difference. There is a lot of time difference. That's what you're seeing right over here, right? Okay, so that is because of divided by 2, right? A small difference. So here we are going to talk about highly optimized code. So you have seen traditional coding, optimized coding. Now we are going for highly optimized coding. This is completely based on a different logic. Okay, so everything, the approach will be same. So here what I'm going to do, I'm going to eliminate, I'm going to check whether a number that is input which is given is a is an even number or not. So when we go with the logics, like all the numbers except 2 are odd numbers, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to check if the number is divided by 2 and if it is not 2. And if I'm going to check if the number is 2 and if the number is 3, right? If it is the number is 3, then I'm going to print it's a prime number. And finally what I'm going to do is that so before that I'm going to take a flag equal to true, because I don't want to mess with elif loop, right? So if if this statements are actually executed, then I'm going to put it as false. And for elif, finally elif of flag, that means, and I will start from the for loop. We know in range we have 3 things. First one is start, end, and step. So start will be from 3 and step will be divided by 2, and why I'm writing that 2 means for the step, because 3 plus 2 is 5, 5 plus 2 is 7, so I'm only want to yield the odd numbers, so that's the reason. So here is the same logic. If input what I am giving is divided by the particular odd number, right, the particular odd number, then this number is not a prime number, right? I think you got it. So because all the even numbers have been checked top only, so no even numbers have chance to come to this stage. Only chance for the numbers to come to here is other odd numbers. So finally I'm going to check if flag, then I'm going to say prime, else not prime, so there is no need for else loop. So here I'm going to go with the counter, that is a pref counter minus start. So here I'm going to execute it again. I think you guys got a good idea of what I'm doing, right? Let me execute it. Okay, now let's okay, sorry, I'm really sorry. So pref counter is a method. I wrote it as a variable right over there. I'm really sorry for that. Just give me 1 second, I'm just correcting it. Okay, so now you can see the time difference. How much time difference is there? So this is for a small code. So now let's check it programmatically from the start. What will be the actual time difference? So let's take a big number. I'm copying the number so that it remains the same throughout the program. So when I actually press enter, you can see it actually elapsed 2 seconds for this particular number, right? More than 2 seconds. When I go with this number, it not even took 1 second, it only took some milliseconds. So that's what 0.005, and for this it took only 0.0009. So that's what highly optimized coding versus traditional coding. So I think you guys actually got an idea of what we are dealing with, right? So I think you all guys are really interested in what I am doing. I think everybody should follow me. I mean, not follow me exactly. Come to my Telegram channel, and you can watch YouTube videos right over there. This is just an introduction video, guys. And thanks for watching. See you. Tada, bye.